In this video, I'm going to explain you how to create a new company file using the QuickBooks application. So I'm using the 2015 version 1. So once you open the QuickBooks software, you can see an interface like this. So there it provides us some options to go ahead. So here, since our intention is to create a new company or to set up a new company using the QuickBooks application, so you need to click on this create a new company button over here. So once you click on that, it will take you through to an interface like this. So here you need to click on Express Start. Right. So once you clicked on Express Start, it will ask for some of the basic information of your business. Like for an example, your company name, the industry which it belongs to, the company type of your business. Likewise, it will ask for some of the basic information. So I will use this, right? I will use this example to discuss on setting up a new company using the QuickBooks application, right? So as per this example, the business name is Black and White Company. So under the company name over here, you can give Black and White Company. Then the industry, as per this example, that is manufacturing. So here you can simply type manufacturing. So once you type the first few words, it will give you some options, right, in this drop down menu. So you can simply select the relevant industry which your company belongs to, right? Here I need to tell one more thing related to this industry. So here you can see help me choose button icon. So once you click on that, right, based on the type of the industry that you choose, you can see the accounts, the ledger accounts that will automatically create by the QuickBooks software will differ, right? So if I have chosen this option here, this industry type here, then you can see the types of ledger accounts that will be automatically created using the software application, right? So based on the type of the industry you choose, some default ledger accounts will be there created by the QuickBooks application itself. So here, since our company belongs to the manufacturing industry, you can simply select manufacturing over here, and then these will be the default accounts that will be created by the QuickBooks software, right? Then it will ask, then it is asking for the company type. So as per this example, this is a corporation. So here, once you click on this drop down icon, right, then there are several options available for you. It can be a sole proprietorship, it can be a partnership, but as per our example, it is a corporation. So simply we can select corporation over here. Then we need to give the employee identification number, right? So here EIN means employee identification number, so we can give that. Then it is asking whether our company have employees working with us. So again, if you click on this drop down icon, you can see three options, right? If there are employees working in your company, you can give yes. If there are no any employees, you can give no. At the moment, if there are no employees, and in the future if you plan to recruit employees to work in your business, you can click the third option. So see here, I will go with yes, right? So once you have given these basic information, you can click on continue. Then we need to provide the contact information with respect to our business, right? So here the address, business address, take it over here. I will go to the second line as well, and the city is Kandy. As per this example, right, again to select the state, you can click on this drop down icon over here and select the relevant state. It is not a mandatory field, but this is a mandatory field. It means without giving this information, without providing the zip code, right, without providing the zip code, you cannot proceed. See, this create company file button is disabled, it is not enabled yet. The reason is because you have not provided these mandatory field, you have not fill out these mandatory field over here. Right. So zip code, that is a must. You must give the zip code. As per our example, that is 567. So I have given that. This is also the contact number. The phone number is also a mandatory field. It means without giving that phone number, you cannot proceed. Right. So this is the contact number of our business as per our example. So see, once you have given that information, once you have filled that these two, right, information, these two details, then this button will be enabled. If there is an email address for your business, you can give that over here. And if there is a website for the business, you can give that website address here. Right. So once you have given these information, simply you can click on create company file. Right. So once you click on create company file, it will take some time to process this data and to set up the new company in your QuickBooks application. So once it is done, then it will take you to an interface like this, right? So here in this, as per this interface, you can directly start with adding your bank accounts, adding your products and service items, right? So these informations you can directly start with adding using this interface, right? Or else you can, for the moment, you can ignore these things over here and you can do it later on, and you can simply click on start working button. So I'm going to add these products and service items, our bank account details, all these things later on. So I will keep it aside for a moment and I am going to click on start working, right? Start working button over here. Once you clicked on start working button, it will take you again to a window like this, right? So this window also enables us to, right, quickly create sales orders, write invoices, enter your bills and all these stuff. These things we can do on later, right? So for the moment, you can simply close this window as well. And this is what we called the home page, very important page, right? It is always recommended for you to be on the home page before you start doing something using the QuickBooks software, QuickBooks application, right? So when you are in the home page, you can see this interface, right? This is what we call the business workflow. Right, the business workflow, this is the default business workflow that has been created by the QuickBooks software based on the industry and the company type that we have given. But these things can be customized and these things will be changed based, right, while we are working. For an example, they may not assume that we have inventories, right? We are maintaining inventories. Then once we have provided these information, then again this business workflow might be, you can see, right, you may able to see some changes into the business workflow, right? In certain companies, they may not use estimates, then right, this will be not relevant for them. Likewise, company to company, the business workflow may be different and we can customize it using the QuickBooks application as well. And while we are working on this, right, it will automatically get updated. The business workflow will get updated. So this is simply what we call the business workflow. And in the home page, you can see some categories, right? So you can see the vendors icon here. You can see the customers icon here. You can see the employees icon here, the company, right? The banking category. You can see some categories, right? It means these categories helps us to easily navigate, right? Or it helps us, or it makes us easier to find what we find for. Right? For an example, if we are finding something related to our customer, right, we need to know what is the, right, what is the balance of this customer as of this date. As of today, what is the balance, right? The balance or the amount that we bound to receive from this particular customer. Then if it is something related for your customer, you can easily navigate for that, you can easily find for that using this icon over here. Once you click this icon, right, you can see once I take my cursor to this icon, this category name over here, it will get highlighted. It means once I click on that, I will take to those relevant customers page. Then I can find the details regarding my customers on that particular page. The same appears to the vendors as well, right? If I need to create a new supply or create a new vendor using the QuickBooks application, that is something related for vendors, suppliers. So then simply you can click on the icon over here and you can do the necessary stuff, right? So here these categories makes us easier, right, to do the basic things in the QuickBooks software. If it is something relevant for your employees, you can simply click on the employees icon over here, right? But these two categories, the company and banking, that is, right, you can see once I take my cursor, it will not get highlighted. Once I take my cursor to this point, it will not get highlighted, but these options are available for you. If you need to create a new ledger account, if you need to create inventories, you can do those stuff, right, using the by clicking on these icons over here, right? If you need to prepare the bank reconciliation, right, if you need to create the check register, if you need to print checks, these things are enabled over the icons. By clicking on these icons, you can navigate to the relevant section. So this is what you can see in the home page once you create a new company, right? And here you can see in the home page, right next to the home page tab, you can see an insights button. So once you click on that insights button, you can see a snapshot of your business, right? What expenses, right, how your expenses are categorized, and right, it provide kind of a snapshot of your business, how your income, from what sources your incomes are there, right? Category wise, how you have incurred expenses in your business over the last month or last financial year. Likewise, you can see a snapshot of your business once you click on the insights page. Since we have not recorded any sales or bills or whatever it is, any transactions, there are nothing at the moment, but once you record your transactions and events, then right, it will appear kind of a summary of your business performance, right? So that is in the insights tab. So it is always recommended for you to be on the home page because it makes you easier to do the stuff using the QuickBooks application. So if you by default navigated to the insights page, then you can simply click on this home page tab here. So once you click on the home page, you are again back to this home, right, page. And here on the left hand side, you can see some shortcuts, right? You can see your company details, you can track your income, you can see the calendar, right? You can see your customers, who are your customers, right? What are their balances? If you need to navigate to the vendors page, you can do it using these shortcuts over here, right? But I will take you to this one over here, my company. So once you click on the shortcut, you can see, right, these are the initial information that we have provided in setting up our new company: our business name, our address, our contact number, and all those information. And think, if you have changed the location of your business, if you change the business location, or if you have changed the contact number, business contact number, then there is a requirement for you to edit those information, right? So if you need to edit those information like your location or your contact number, right, you can simply click on this edit icon over here. Hope you can see that, right? Once you clicked on this edit icon, so first you need to go to my company. You can use these shortcuts, right? Once you are there, you can see this edit icon here. So once you click on that, it allows us you to change these informations. You can change your address, you can change your country, you can change your phone number, right? These legal information, employee identification number, these things you can change using this window, right? So once you have done the changes, you can simply click on OK. If there are no any changes, you can simply click on this close button. And here, right, likewise you can go to any of these pages, right? Customers page, vendors page, employees page. Likewise you can navigate to those pages using the shortcut keys here on the left hand side. But the most important thing for you at this level is to be on the home page, right? So see here, since we have, right, open the employee page, now we are in the employee page, employee information page. So this page will facilitate you in creating new employees. So if you have already created some employee details, you can delete, amend, or do whatever you need using this interface. But I need to go back to the home page, right? There are two options. One is, again, you can simply click on this home page using the shortcut menu over here. But you can see we have opened several windows. I have clicked on home page twice. I have clicked on my company here. I have clicked on customers. I have clicked on vendors. I have clicked on employees. So I have created so many windows. I have opened so many windows, right? So it is better if you can minimize, or if you can avoid the number of windows that you have opened while working using the QuickBook software, because it will take unnecessary time to process, right? If you have created something new, if you have, right, created something, a new customer, it may be a new vendor, or if you need to generate a report, or if you need to do something using the QuickBooks software, and if you have opened several windows, the processing time will be, right, unnecessarily will increase. So it is better if you can minimize, or if you can avoid the number of, if you can minimize the number of windows that you have opened while working in the QuickBook application. So here you can see the main close button, right? If you have not completed your task, don't click on this main close button. It will take, right, of course it will provide you an alert, right? Alert, it will give you an alert message, but it is better to avoid this. Don't click on this main close button. Apart from that, you can click any of the close button without any issue, right? So here you can see, simply you can this close button, it will wipe off the window that you have opened. So I have opened this employee center, so by simply clicking on this close button here, it will take it off. I have opened the vendor center using my shortcut keys, and to get rid of this, I can simply click on close button here. Likewise, whatever the window you have opened inside the QuickBook application, you can simply click on the close buttons to get rid of those windows that you have opened. But I'm again saying it is recommended for you to be on the home page. Since I have closed all those windows I have opened, it shows you black, right? But it is recommended for you to be on the home page. So to get back to the home page, you can simply click on the home icon over here. So again, you will be directed to this interface, right? So that is basically how you can create a new company and how you can deal with the home page.